Hello everyone, and my warm greetings to all those who are watching this video. This video is part of the video submission for Team 74 under the Virtual Summer Internship campaign. We are a 4-member team and were assigned to work on the project Multilingual Toxic Comment Classification hosted by Kaggle in partnership with Jigsaw. This problem at its core was a text classification problem, where our model had to predict on whether a particular comment was found to be toxic or not. To do so, Kaggle provided us with varied datasets that included the training set, the validation set, and the test set. The real challenge was that the training set was only comprised of comments that were totally in English, whereas the test set had comments that were multilingual in nature. So our model had to train on comments that were only in English and predict on comments that were multilingual. To do so, we approached a lot of methods and looked at a lot of models. So now we have Mithali, who will tell us more about what models we approached.
I will be talking about all the models that we have tried and read about to reach the final solution. Initially, we started out with the ULM-FIT, Universal Language Model Fine-Tuning from FastAI. Then we approached transfer learning and used some of the pre-trained models that have achieved state-of-art success in the past as well as currently. We started with BERT, which is a pre-trained and released by Google and has found a lot of success in NLP. BERT has a lot of different models. We namely used Distil MBERT. MBERT is the multilingual derivative of BERT. The next model we focused on was Roberta and XLM models released by Facebook. Roberta is built on BERT's language masking strategy and performs significantly better than BERT. XLM is a language transformer model that is a further improvement on BERT. EDA, Exploratory Data Analysis, that is used for analyzing datasets and seeing what the data can tell us before the modeling task, was also used by us as one of the approach to reach the final solution. Apart from ULM-FIT that used GPU, all other models worked on TPUs for faster data processing. The models like BERT, Roberta, XLM were also supported by a free and open source software library, TensorFlow, which is used by data flow and differentiable programming across a range of tasks.
I'll be talking a little more in detail about the models that were ultimately used in our submission. We mostly used models based on the transformer model approach and also incorporated transfer learning. Transfer learning is a machine learning method where a model developed for a task is reused as a starting point for a model on second task. Transformer is an architecture for transforming one sequence of data into another one with the help of encoder and decoder. The attention mechanism in transformers looks at an input sequence and decides at each step which other parts of the sequence are important. The models that we used, namely BERT, DistilBERT, Roberta, XML Roberta, which is a combination of XML and Roberta, are examples for this. Out of all these models, individually, XML Roberta gave us the best results and BERT gave us the lowest, which is in accordance with the current industry trends.
The final solution we came up for multilingual toxic comment classification is the Ensemble trial version 11. This is developed by combining multiple models like BERT, XML, EDA, etc. It takes prediction from multiple models and it produces the final result. We trained and tested different models in order to know which of them is the best, then which of them is with the best accuracy. DistilBERT based multilingual case and XML Roberta are one of the best accuracies. The general procedure to train any model is that to install the required libraries, then load the data set and then pre-process it, then load the pre-processed model, then train this model multiple times on the training data for some epochs, then test it on the validating data set. We trained different models and then we according to the results we combine the top most performing models in particular ratios to obtain the result for the ensemble trial. This solution has a result of 0.944 in the Kaggle leaderboard, as we are participating in the Jigsaw Multilingual Toxic Comment Classification, which is a featured code competition.